Lupus saying that he wants Tally and I to come play for his team instead of him. Alright, looks like we're gonna start. Alrighty. Infernal Shrines.
Infernal Shrines, let's go.
So Bunker Fun Time with the first pick. I imagine they might want to break up that variant Stukov combo.
Yeah.
I think in a normal game of Heroes of the Storm, and by normal I mean one without the Lost Vikings, they had a rough time dealing with that. They had the Lucio sound barrier, but for the most part, it ended up being the macro that won them the game, not the team fighting. So yeah, the Stukov gets out.
Yeah,
Right
I was gonna say I think Stukov is a lot better on this map compared to Varian. Just in general, just like having that silence right in the middle can be really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chromie Ban coming out once again for heavy slaps. I personally think the Johanna Sylve was kind of a good duo for Bunker Fun Time. It felt like, especially with the W spread, Johanna just did a good job of grouping heroes up. We'll see if they obviously like to play the macro. Sylvan is obviously very good on this map because the objective sucks.
Does suck, but I always get stomped on by the Punisher and die, so I can't really say it sucks that much.
More Gazlo bans. Man, I don't know about you, but I'm of the opinion that Gazlo's not a great hero right now. Like, he's like okay, but I don't think he's first pick, first ban material.
No, yeah, he's fine. Like he's a good solo laner.
He's Growth Bomb on a stick. Like,
yeah.
That's how I feel about him.
And like, if you want good turrets, you just pick up Proteus. So
yeah, that's a take.
Yeah.
You heard
it's the only thing about him that I like.
If you want turrets, ignore Gazlo. Just pick Proteus.
Yeah.
All your Storm League teammates will be on board.
Every time, no arguments.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I personally like the Tychus turret, the laser.
Oh yeah, that's another turret. But yeah, good first pick, Johanna. Makes sense.
Johanna, I think it was the backbone of their draft last game.
Yeah. Yeah, she had really good engages, good blessed shields. There's the one I remember in the bottom lane when they were running away. She just hit a good 3-man blessed shield.
Yep, definitely. So we got Diablo Deckard. Interesting to see Deckard come out with Brightwing and Win. Like, there's still Lucio, still a couple good healers on the map, but maybe just the hero preference thing, player preference thing.
Yeah.
You know, Papa Smurf switching over to the Orphea.
Yeah, no Lost Vikings for him right now, unless there's a big old switcheroo. You never know.
Yep.
And the Ana, so Nano Boost Orphea probably.
Yep, it's looking like that's gonna be the thing. And like we said last time, like Johanna grouping up heroes is really nice for Orphea, but we're also looking at an Orphea picked into a Diablo, so might spell trouble.
Yeah. And I think they wanted to pick up Decker with Diablo, just get some roots, set up for a good wall hit.
Yeah, maybe an APOC combo somewhere in there.
Yeah, APOC combo.
So we got Malthael being banned, kind of an interesting choice, but I guess it makes sense with the Ana on the other side. Don't want to see that Nano Boost Malthael.
Yeah, that's true.
And
true.
What else do we want to get rid of? Rexar. That's got to be a player thing, right?
Yeah.
There's no real other reason to ban Rexar right now.
Yeah, I think it's a player thing. Leo, nice.
Leo, very, very good on Infernal Shrines. Basically, like, leave him alone on the shrine. He'll do your job.
Yeah.
And Rainer to start the damage. What do you want to see for Bunker Fun Time?
I mean,
right?
I was gonna say Cassia. Cassia's still up, and they didn't play Cassia last time. Heavy Slaps did, but
going with Rag and the Sylve once again. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that the Sylve might be good just because they need something to deal with Diablo, right? Like, and at least she has that % damage on one.
Yeah. And the Hanzo.
Hanzo on the other side. That's interesting.
Nice. I think Heavy Slaps is going to be really strong on the point, honestly.
I agree.
I think
I think
they'll have Rainer's ults, and Diablo will just be like a huge presence, Deckard throwing out spells everywhere.
yeah, and definitely with the Rainer Hanzo draft, you have the luxury of like giving up objectives because you can just kind of melt it if you end up losing it, right?
Yeah.
Granted, might not be so easy with Sylph trait and Ragnaros trait on the other side, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. And since we know Bunker Funtime likes to play the macro, I'm going to say it's going to be a Lava Wave.
Yeah, I think it's a Lava Wave as well.
Yeah.
I think Bunker Funtime has a lot of tools this game. I think just to kind of not play the map and instead play their own game. They got Sylph trait, they've got Ragnaros, Lava Wave. Got some really good sustaining healer and tank combinations.
Yep.
Yeah, and to be honest, the Heavy Slaps team really does not have a way to get on the Ana. Like, yeah, maybe they have like an Entomb or like a Diablo kind of dive in super deep, but Ana for the most part is going to be relatively safe this game.
Yeah, she should be safe if she positions well enough.
I think my one concern with the Heavy Slaps draft is that their wave clear in the 4-main is a little subpar. Do we have Exterminator on Rainer? We do. I think that was a necessary pick. I think they basically need that to do camps on on a normal cooldown, right?
Yeah. Pretty
like
much. I mean, Hanzo can clear camps pretty well if he takes the level 4, but I think they'll want that extra wave clear with explosive.
Yeah. So it looks like we got Sylph maybe going bottom just for some structure damage to start. Looks like she might try to cheese that bottom well. And
yeah, she's going for the well.
That's what she's going to do. Who needs trait when you've got ranged auto attacks? And looks like the other team has spotted it out. Joe gets a nice dismount on most of their team, and it's going to allow Sylph to take that well and probably get out of here, no problem. Oh, she does get stunned by Diablo, and the Deckard triangle is there to not really do much, to be honest. She barely avoids the scatter arrow and gets out. Meanwhile, Ragnaros fighting Leo in the top lane. This is a weird matchup, because I think Leo kind of loses for the most part, but only if Ragnaros plays it like super patient.
Yeah, you're the solo lane guy, so you probably know more about that matchup than I do. But bottom lane, Diablo taking so much damage.
It looks like Heavy Slaps decided that they wanted to like, oh, you take my well, I'm taking your well.
Yeah.
But they did it at the cost of a hero. So is that relevant or not? Who's to say? But it is gonna give Bunker Funtime a position on this camp.
Yeah.
Rainer
well,
plus Hanzo might do some work here, but it looks like they're gonna grab the camp. Where's this other minion? It's over here in the bush. They can't kill that last minion and cap the camp. Diablo, it's stayed alive so long that Diablo has come back, but it's unfortunately just a tad too late.
If you saw Hanzo too, he was trying his hardest not to auto attack it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I don't want to kill it for him.
Very weird situation, but ultimately, it's led to Bunker Funtime being quite ahead on the XP. They actually cleared the mid wave as well. With the Ragnaros, he went to double soak.
Yeah, which I think he kind of has to. If Leo's going to be doing it, he kind of wants to be doing it. Yep. If not, they would give up like a fort maybe.
Yeah. Definitely kind of even on XP right now. Looks like Bunker Funtime wants to invade this siege. It's a pretty slow clear without Rainer being there. Hanzo not really doing a lot. He's kind of out of mana too. I kind of would have liked to see an invade there, to be honest. Knowing Hanzo and Deckard at basically no mana. But
yeah, they were really low on mana.
Maybe Bunker Funtime didn't quite realize. Leo's gonna walk out with like next to no health.
He just gets out. And then we got Rainer backing.
Miss the top soak here.
Yeah.
Just in
Hanzo's.
General, yeah, go ahead.
Hanzo still has. Oh, he just picked up explosive arrows. I was waiting for him to pick his level 4. He just picked it. But nothing too strange from the talents that I'm seeing right now, really.
Yeah, nothing too bad. We've got another reinforced Johanna game, but this game I'm all about it. Like we've got auto attacking Diablo plus 2 major auto attackers.
Yeah, agreed. Just doing so much damage to Diablo.
Ooh, that Johanna W pulling everyone into the Orphea E. Looks like all of Heavy Slaps is going to kind of walk away here. In particular, Diablo being very low. It's going to take a lot of time to heal him up.
Yeah, well, I think Heavy Slaps, if they want to, they could poke it out. Oh, Orphea with a huge combo.
Sylve just pouring out the damage.
Oh, that was so much damage, and that's rough for them when they're in that choke point too. That's just easy for Orphea to hit her Qs, especially.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, the whole team, like Ragnaros gets to hit a fat W, which they are gonna kind of try to re-engage even without the Hanzo. It might work out. I mean, Leo's on the backline doing some major work here. I think he's probably gonna find the pick on Ana. He does. Joe walks out with her trait, but it looks like the other members of Heavy Slaps are gonna fall to the Ragnaros. Heavy Slaps walks away with the Protector.
Yeah.
And
Diablo was in there. He was trying to stay alive with any regen he could get.
Yeah, any talents or auto attacking.
Yeah.
Scatter Arrow somehow doesn't find Ragnaros. He's gonna walk away. It looks like Bunker Fun Time gonna clear the Protector or the Punisher relatively easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Heavy Slaps won that without level 7 too. I didn't even realize. But
yeah.
Good on them.
I mean, Leo was just there and he was clearing them up really well. They weren't doing anything to like keep him off it. He was in the back, kind of just auto attacking him, using his Qs.
So Heavy Slaps grabbing the bottom siege.
Oh, your team logos are still up.
Oh, my team logos.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in the drafting still. Lol.
Yes.
Okay, we're back. Thank you.
Yes.
Alright.
Heavy Slaps might be looking to invade this camp.
Yeah, I think they are looking to be a little bit of aggressive. They're down in XP. Maybe trying to look for a fight before Bunker Fun Time can get level 10.
Yeah.
It is definitely interesting having won the first objective. Heavy Slaps very far behind in XP right now. Like Bunker Fun Time just kind of play it safe, get their camp done. Diablo's gonna sniff it out. Maybe he'll take an engage. Ana's definitely in a bit of a compromising position right now, but she walks out.
Yeah, looks like it.
Here, and it looks like Heavy Slaps is gonna steal the camp. Probably a wise decision from Bunker Fun Time, if we're being honest. They really don't want to fight before 10. Johanna hits a 4-man condemn. Unfortunately, the Orphea W is not quite there, and could have spelled disaster for Bunker Fun Time had they lost a fight there right before they hit level 10. So it looks like Ragnaros going the full kind of Q auto build. Definitely is going to do really well in the late game, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Eric, now it's covered. Now it's covered by the division name. The XP.
Don't know what's going on.
As you're doing that, Heavy Slaps, they kept their own bruiser camp or siege camp. Diablo gets a flip on Johanna, pushes her back into the team. Hanzo misses his Q. Joe hits the Blessed Shield, but only on Raynor. So everyone gets out, nice and healthy. We got Ray who went back, Joe went back. And now Heavy Slaps looking to take this fort with Raynor getting the Hyperion right on there. And we got Joe and Ray coming back to defend bottom, with Sylve clearing up the mid camp. And then Heavy Slaps, they're just gonna get the front wall bottom and then walk away.
Yep.
Probably just set up for objective.
Yeah, I mean, both 10s. I don't know if you mentioned it, but we do have Saphira Smash. There's no lava wave this game. Ooh, the Hanzo Dragon Strike coming out doing a decent amount of damage. Orphea comes out, misses everybody. Diablo might be falling here. Orphea does not find her Q. She's still throwing out all the abilities. Raynor in a bit of a tough spot. Ragnaros E is going to help find the kill. And
yeah, just Raynor dead for now.
Yeah, just the one kill for now. Joe and Sylvanas both out of mana. Or, I'm sorry, Orphea and Sylvanas.
Yeah,
Looks
pretty
like.
pretty even on the skeletons right now. Diablo gets that flip on Orphea though, just keeping her off the objective.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Heavy Slaps is going to try and recontest here, but it seems like Diablo diving real deep for the Ana. Unfortunately, Hanzo falls on the backline while that happens. Heavy Slaps manages to find the Ana, but at the cost of the Punisher. Diablo's now in a very weird spot. And
Yeah, Leo gets picked off there too.
yeah, Leo dying, not too big of an issue. He tries to cue the wave, but you're dead, Leo. Raider baits the Punisher over the wall. And it looks like they're going to be able to clear this relatively easily. They might not even lose the turret, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
This is
I felt bad for Hanzo in that last team fight too. It's always rough when you D over a wall and you just get pushed back in, because you know you're just so close to getting out of there. But I think Diablo and Leo, they dive too hard on Ana with their backline just getting dove on.
Yeah,
They had no
definitely.
extra damage besides the two of them.
And I think the Ana probably would have fallen quite a bit sooner were Hanzo actually alive when they made that engage.
Yeah.
Can't help but feel like the Dragon Strike kind of useless that fight. But who knows? Maybe we'll get some better chokes and we'll see some value out of it. Rainer just gonna drop up here, and they're probably gonna get a decent amount of structure damage here.
Yeah.
Both teams are 13s. Heavy Slaps might want to go defend mid at some point because they do have quite a big push coming into this front wall. Looks like they're gonna back off. Not quite get the fort.
All right,
And
might get
Rag
picked off here.
overstepped definitely a little bit. Deckard Triangle will seal the deal. And that's a good pick for Bunker Fun Time.
Yeah,
They
I think
kinda-
Reg just wanted to push up that camp a little bit, and then he got a little bit too greedy.
Yeah, he saw
doing
the
some poke
opportunity for
damage.
structure damage. Heavy Slaps made the right call, rotated, and now they're gonna be able to finish off that bottom fort probably.
Yeah.
Bunker Fun Time capping the bruisers in the top lane as their bottom fort falls. Looks like Leo's gonna sniff out this bruiser camp. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. He might be in trouble. It does look like they want to fight it. Orphea ult comes down. He manages to stay on long enough for the rest of his team to arrive. The Dragon Strike getting major value now. Ana gonna die. What a great invade from the York. I guess it wasn't really an invade, it was their camp. But
Yeah, it was their camp. Nice, yeah, good for him to stay on there, let his team like get back to him, and Diablo got a huge APOC in that corridor.
Yep, the York dying to like basically secure 4 kills, and yeah, they lost the camp, but
Yeah.
sure won the team fight.
Yeah, nice follow-up kill on Johanna too.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, like besides that bottom fort, you know, objective, the forts are still pretty even.
Yeah,
I mean,
very even.
no huge like advantage for one team, except they might be able to get that top with the Hyperion.
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, Hyperion might end up getting this top fort, but they're not going to have it for the objective. That's a pretty big cooldown, if you're being honest. It does do a good job zoning if they ever do find themselves in need of some extra time on the objective. But no Hyperion. We are probably going to see the Blessed Shield Sulfurious combo here. No 16s for the side of Bunker Fun Time though. Ragnaros does kind of get caught out here. Deckard ult gets interrupted.
Yeah, there's a mist entomb over like towards the bottom too.
Yeah, that's now like 3 heroics down on the side of Bunker Fun Time, but I don't know, the Sulfurious kind of doesn't do anything either. There's another heroic that gets used without much. Looks like both teams kind of just dancing around this round.
Heavy Slaps only has the APOC up right now, so I think that's they're only engaged if they want to take a team fight. But Bunker Fun Time has the Blessed Shield and the Orphea crushing jaws.
And the Mano. I mean, they have everything they need to turn this fight. They're just waiting for 16. They now have it. Blessed Shield is going to come out. Orphea ult comes out on the back line. Down boost as well. And Diablo's definitely going to fall. And that's all they needed. It was just some heroics.
Yeah, basically.
I think Bunker Fun Time did a real good job.
Good chase on that Hanzo kill.
Yeah. Just kind of leashing heavy slaps onto that objective until they got 16, and then the second they got it, just pulled the trigger, got the kills that they
I, I
needed.
I think what was tough there too was Heavy Slaps was 16, but Diablo had his ult up before the team fight started for like 7 seconds, right?
Yeah,
So they either waited the 7 seconds, wait for Bunker Fun Time to get 16, and
yeah.
then they're on even talents, or take it
Or
a
take it,
talent
yeah.
higher.
It's
So
definitely a little awkward.
yeah, so they chose to take it, but at that point, you know, all the alts were,
You know what might
you
have
know,
bought them
used
7
up.
seconds? A Hyperion.
Yeah, Hyperion.
Hyperion might have done it. Just say it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Punisher honestly didn't do a lot. I think the mid fort lacking a front wall at the start of that anyway. They should be able to get out here, no problems. Deckard actually hitting a great stay a while and listen. Maybe we can see, unfortunately, no more heroics, but the Hanzo Dragon Strike is going to do a lot of damage.
Oh,
And
that
my
Dragon
goodness, Dragon Strike plus the Rainer, just
That was-
melting heroes.
that was lined up perfectly for Hanzo.
Yeah, forget what I said
Couldn't have
about
asked for a beggar.
Dragon Strike. It's already gotten enough value.
Yeah. I mean, it's either you have Dragon Strike or you have some Narrows, so take your pick.
Yeah.
But that was a good counter engage, or just good engage in general.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Deckard stay a while really, really secured that team fight.
Yeah. But I'd like to see them push this forward in a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna grab the siege. Unfortunately, their potential to push the fort in is not super great without minions, unless they have the Hyperion.
Yeah.
But
Oh, they almost do.
they
4
almost do.
seconds
It's
on
back up.
Hyperion.
Maybe they'll go throw it on the mid fort. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, Raynor has been using them strictly on forts
Just
up
for
to
the
this
siege
point.
damage. Yeah, I mean, wisely
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, not a
For the
bad
most
call.
part. And it looks like Heavy Slaps is going to get a little aggressive here. Diablo kind of making a weird rotate. Looks like both teams are just kind of content to wait till 20 at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both pretty even on experience too.
Mm-hmm. The Hyperion does come out. They're going to push into the mid fort here with this minion wave.
Yeah.
Bunker Fun Time don't really care. They are just going to let it happen. That's a
Yeah, they got
cooldown
that fort really low though.
Yep. It's a cooldown that they know won't be there for the next team fight.
Mm-hmm. But might be up for objective.
Might be up for objective. Let's see. Sylvanas gonna do some structure damage on the bottom lane. York gonna do his best to maybe find an entomb. He's got a Deckard up top. Ooh, that
I mean,
could've
even
been-
if he entomb, there wouldn't be any like follow-up damage with everyone up on
yeah,
the.
but maybe you can entomb and then team walks forward to save that person, and then Deckard gets a big ol'. You don't know. Everyone was
I guess.
rotating. It could have been
lots
something.
lots of hypotheticals, but yeah,
in a different universe.
Yeah, the sleep is pretty long, or at least it feels long whenever I get hit by it.
Yeah. And Heavy Slap's gonna grab the C520s for both teams now. We do have the Buried Alive, so definitely gonna be pretty brutal. Deckard's got rejuvenating potions or whatever, regenerating potions that come back.
Yep.
And no,
Bottomless flask.
no silence. There we go. That's the one. No silence. And, stay a while.
Johanna looking for engage,
Yeah.
which goes back.
Both teams just kind of being real passive. Orcs getting his damage reduction on everyone. Apok comes out. It looks like it's on the Ana. She's definitely kind of caught out a bit. She does fall to the Dragon Strike, but so does Raynor.
Yeah.
Ragnarok's actually being as healthy as he is going to be really scary.
Or if he gets another ult there, almost gets the Sylve.
Yep.
And she's dead. Reg went a little bit too far forward.
The
Gets hit.
third ult in the team fight.
Yeah.
And unfortunately now she's going to eat all the Diablo stuns. Diablo's just still going. This is why we were talking about, like Orpheon and Diablo. Maybe not the greatest. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get stunned over and over again. You can't press buttons. But honestly, Heavy Slaps has spent so long chasing kills that most of Bunker Fun Time is going to be up to be here for the objective.
Yeah, minus the Orphea.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they
Maybe
start it. I
Raynors.
mean, if they had Raynor there too, they could have pushed the keep. But
Yeah.
I think at that point it was between objective and potentially a keep, and they went with the safe one and get the objective.
Yeah. But the whole team for Bunker Fun Time will be up to at least defend. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Sylve's actually... Nope, she's not going bottom. Looks like there's maybe a call to recontest there. Till 13 more minions to go. I'm not sure they know Diablo's in this bush right now. Looks like Diablo does get sorted, but I mean, look at all these Deckard potions around. This is a really good spot for heavy slaps to take a fight. Leo damage reduction coming out on the whole team. That's definitely a kill on the Ana.
Yeah, that was a really good Dragon Strike too. That zoned Rag off from the rest of his team, and now he's stuck there.
Now he's stuck with a pretty big stagger. I mean, that's a Punisher at level 20 with a keep without most of the front wall and 2 dead. I think that's gonna be game.
You think that's game?
I think that's game.
I feel like with Sylvan Orphea, they might be able to defend it.
They have the potential. Don't get me wrong. They got to do it after this Punisher jumps, though. It's got to be like Punisher jumps, then we take our fight. But I think if Sylve's bottom lane. I think this is just gonna get the keep for free, and then we're gonna move on to core. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Leo has his ult up in 2 seconds, so a big Entomb could definitely win them the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking for it too on Sylve right there. And there it goes.
Oh,
Sylve
and he
is
gets
definitely
it.
gonna fall. And that is a pretty big stagger that is definitely gonna lead to a game 3.
Yep. Another jump on Joe.
But they have more than enough damage to end the game here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good Entomb. That's what they needed to win that game.
Yeah, for sure.
And hit it perfectly.
That is exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
That
was a good game, and that brings us to a 1-1, and really even game there too for pretty much all of it. Like no huge forward advantage or push potential. Like yeah, all pretty solid. I think it just came down to the team fights mainly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Zed Alumni Viper pop up, but I'm trying to remember the teams for the next game.
And bad news, Eric.
What's the bad news?
Your overlay was still in the way.
I know. I couldn't